Good morning, dear students. Today we will read our new chapter, Conserving Environment. So, it is our social studies book, chapter number 14, page number 87. So, in this chapter, first of all, discuss what is the meaning of conserving. Conserving means to protect. Protect what? Environment. See, students, in this chapter will see that by the small means of electricity, by the small means of human needs, how we pollute the environment, and what is the cause, what is the effect after pollution and after the polluting the environment. See, students, now we are passing through the pandemic COVID-19, and somehow we can say that these type of bacteria are developed. So this bacteria, this COVID-19 bacteria has developed because of the pollution, and our immunity system also, human beings immunity system also falling down because of the pollution only. So let us start. First of all, let's focus on what is environment. In this chapter we'll read what is environment. Second, environmental pollution and preservation. Third, waste generation and kinds of waste. Fourth, waste disposal. Fifth, managing waste. Sixth, reducing pollution. All these important points we'll discuss in this chapter only. So first of all, move ahead with the question, what is environment? See, all things with a natural or man-made in our surrounding are the part of our environment. What is the meaning of this line? This line says that this line says that the things, whether it's a man-made or whether it's a our surrounding natural made, whether it's a natural or it's a man-made, all things which surrounded us is called an environment. Natural thing in our environment include, what are the natural thing in our environment? Sun, moon, stars, skies, clouds, air, water, wind, tree, flower, river, ocean, birds, animal, insects, metal, a lot more. Means many more things which nature has given us. Okay, available to through the nature. There are man-made things also in our environment. What are the man-created things? Man created them for make his life easier and more comfortable. See, we invented so many things to make our life comfortable. So these are calling as man-made things. Like this mobile phone is also an invention, and it makes our life very easier, so it is also called as the man-made environment. Okay, they include buildings, houses, vehicles, roads, railway lines, dams, bridges, airport, factories, schools, machines, medicines, etc. Everything in our surrounding or environment affect our life. Everything is affect our life. Damage to any part of the environment can affect us adversely. Means, what is the meaning of this line? This line says that if we damage any part of the environment, means the reflection comes up upon us only, means we also damaged our life. Let's study how some human activities harm the environment. Okay, this environmental, the second point we should discuss here, environmental pollution and preservation. To pollute is to make the environment impure. What is the meaning of pollution? Means how we impure our environment. Actually, nature is so pure, and some some human activities made this environment impure by adding harmful substance to precious natural resources like air, water, and soil. These are the precious natural resources on which our human society, our human we can say that all human beings are depend upon these three resources. Pollution threatens the life of plants, animals, and human beings alike. If plants and animals die in large number due to the various forms of pollution, it will affect the balance of the nature. है ना? Yes, because this nature is depend on all human beings, all as well as plants, animals. All things are made an environment. If we pollute, if we destroy the plants, so if we destroy the plants, this then animals also affected by the plants, herbivores affected by the destruction of the plants. Then also we human beings also affected by the these types of pollution. So all we are depend on each other. If we want to balance in the nature, we should balance all these things apart in balancing life. Okay, we will also destroy our future if we do not care to save the environment. There are many forms of pollution. Some of them are here. Some of them pollutions are explained in this chapter. First is water pollution. What do we call the water pollution? Water pollution is a cause when household waste and chemical waste. See children, sometimes if you go the bank of the Ganga and any river, you can see there even this pushkar है ना, you can see there some people are bathing there, some are doing very ritual things on the at the bank of the river, and they put waste and so many things in the water of the rivers. So these all activities somehow affect the water of the river. This is called only the water pollution. When household waste, chemical waste from factories is released in the rivers, oceans, and ponds or lakes, chemical like sulfur, lead, asbestos, nitrates, phosphorus, and often released by the factories in the river water. These chemicals cause fatal disease. So, what is the meaning of this? When so many factories are there in India to production, to do the production of the things, so the waste material which is released by the factories are going into the rivers, and water get polluted. And when we drink the water, that water, the polluted water, we are fault in so many disease. Okay, and it is the previous in this previous paragraph, one line is very important. What was this line? If we'll destroy the environment, we of course destroy our future also. Bathing, washing the clothes, bathing animals, or defecting in the rivers water are some human activities that pollute the water. See students, we are using the plastic bags to purchasing the vegetables, to purchasing so many items. So we are using the plastic bags. When we throw these plastic bags at the bank of the river, plastic bottles, even plastic bags at the bank of it also pollute our water. Okay, dumping of oil near the coast of an accidental oil spillage from the ships carrying oil form a layer of oil on the surface of the ocean water. It prevents the supply of the natural light and oxygen to underwater plants and animals. Sometimes they die due to the lack of natural light and oxygen. So this is oil spillage. See, what is dumping? Dumping is a process, means when the oil released from the ship, when the ship is carrying oil, and it has some leakage, and the oil spread on the water, on the surface of the water. So that creates a layer at the uppermost of the water on that ocean. So what happens that then natural light and oxygen cannot pass underwater, and the plants, the aquatic plants which are grown underwater, they cannot get the proper light and oxygen, and they may die. So due to the lack of natural light and oxygen, these plants and animals may die. Polluted water harms all living beings. It causes waterborne disease. We cannot consume polluted water. We cannot use it for many constructive purpose also. It can also not be used to water plants. Hence we should take measure to prevent water pollution. So after the water getting pollution, it is nothing of use. Means we cannot use this polluted water even for the we cannot drink that water. Even we cannot constructive items, we cannot do the constructive items with this polluted water. Even plants and animals cannot drink this water. So we have to prevent the water pollution. Water whether from homes or factories should be treated in water treatment plant. In these plants, toxins are first removed from the water, and then they pure and purified is released into a large body of the water. See, in everyone's home nowadays, because of the pollution of the water, we set up a RO machine. So what does the work of RO machine? It purify our water. So this is the method how we purify the water. Now the second is air pollution. Adding harmful substance to the air is called air pollution. Yes, of course, when we add harmful substance in the air, that is called the air pollution. And how the air pollution conducts? When the vehicles we are moving on the road, the smoke which are coming from the vehicles, they mixed up in the air, and they create a pollution. When we crack, so many things are there. When we burn firecrackers, they also causing pollution. Rocket scientists are that air transport like helicopter and aeroplanes, these all are doing the air pollution. So reader, air pollution happens at all places. Burning of coal or oil in the houses, smoke from the factories and vehicles, gases from the chimneys or factories, all adds the poisonous substance in the air. And what we humans are doing, we are breathing we in this environment. And what do we breathe? We breathe a very impure air. Okay. Fossil fuels or carbon-based fuels like coal, petrol, and oil cause the maximum air pollution. Carbon dioxide released while burning fossil fuels from a blanket around the earth. It lets the heat from the sun enter our atmosphere, but does not let the heat present in the earth's atmosphere escape to space. This makes the earth warmer. It is called global warming. Global warming result in climate change. Yeah. What is explained in this paragraph? Fossil fuels or carbon based fuels like coal, petroleum, they also create air pollution because and after this fossil fuels, a blanket around the earth forms a blanket around the earth. एक शीट स्प्रेड हो जाती है पूरी अर्थ के चारों तरफ. It lets the heat from the sun enter our atmosphere, but does not let the heat present in the earth atmosphere escape to the space. Means it gets the heat from the sun. This sheet gets the heat from the sun, but डज नॉट स्केप, मीन्स जो ऑलरेडी अर्थ पे इतना हीट है वो स्केप नहीं हो पाता है और स्पेस में नहीं जा पाता है. सो क्या होता है कि जो अर्थ का जो एटमोसफेयर है, द एटमोसफेयर ऑफ अर्थ इज वेरी वार्म. दिस मेक्स द अर्थ वार्मर. दिस इज कॉल्ड द ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. Global warming results in climate change. Industrial activities also contributes to air pollution by adding toxic chemical to the air. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Yes, this is a fact. We all know about that in the air. We should not cut the trees in a large number. If we lost trees, we will not get enough oxygen to survive. This is the main reason. So this time we all need the oxygen cylinder and artificial oxygen. Though oxygen is present in this atmosphere in a large amount because trees are giving us in a large amount of oxygen, but now what happened, children, we are cutting trees very fastly. So we cannot get the large amount of oxygen, and nobody is here in the atmosphere that can absorb the carbon dioxide. So balance of the nature is actually not balanceable. Air pollution can be kept under the check of by burning less of carbon based fuels. We can switch over to LPG, liquid liquefied petroleum gas, or PNG, piped natural gas. Industry should install filter in the chimneys so that the toxic material is filtered out. Planting more and more trees or afforestation is also a great help in reducing the air pollution. Here in this last senja, we get an idea how we'll control the air pollution. See, air pollution can be kept under the check by burning less of carbon based fuels. Means we should use the less carbon based fuels, so less amount of carbon spread in the air. We can switch, means we can use LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, or piped natural gas. They can easily dissolve in the atmosphere. Industry should install, means industries have to install what, filters in the chimneys, so that what happen, that toxic material is filtered out. Means these toxins while going into the air, they automatically filtered out. Planting more and more trees is the best solution, and afforestation is also a great help in reducing our air pollution. The third is the most important is the land pollution. See, household waste or industrial waste dumped on the land causes land pollution. Chemical fertilizers and pesticides used by the farmers also pollute the soil. When these chemical fertilizers or pesticides are washed away into the sea water, they cause water pollution. Mining activity also pollute the soil. When coal and other mineral dumped on the land are not cleared properly, they pollute the soil. What happened here in the land pollution? See, students, household waste or industrial waste dumped on the land. When we throw the household waste like plastic bags or so many things are there on the roads, they cause the land pollution. And what happened with the plastic bags, that cows and buffaloes or so many animals eat these plastic bags, and they stuck in their stomach and they got die because of the plastic bags. And chemical fertilizers, see, pesticides are what, pesticides are used by the farmers to get more crops. Okay, when these pesticides are sprinkled out in a more amount, they will cause a soil pollution. Okay, and when these pesticides are washed away, they mixed into the oceans, in the rivers, so also they pollute the river water pollution. Okay, mining activities is also pollute the soil. Yes, mining activities, we are mine when we mine the land somewhere, so it creates this it pollutes the soil. And when we put the coal and other minerals dammed on the land are not cleared properly, they also pollute the soil. The best way to prevent, what is the solution then, how to preserve the land pollution? So let's read. The best way to prevent the land pollution is a safe disposal of solid waste from homes and industries. Farmers should be encouraged to use chemical fertilizers judiciously. Minerals, miners should take care the pipes of mineral dug are cleared properly from the site of mining. What is the best solution? The best solution is to prevent the land pollution is safe disposal. Means when we are wasting, see, every day in morning, that Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, one carriage is coming in front of our door, and it will create a sound, है ना, कि गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल. So we should put our waste, the household waste, in that carriage, and there is a procedure to recycle this waste in a good manner. How to dispose of this solid waste? Okay, there is a procedure to how to recycle this waste. Farmers should be encouraged to use chemical fertilizers judiciously. Means slowly, miners should take care of the pipes of mineral dug and cleared properly from the site of mining. Means they should also clear the site of mining. So this how will prevent the land pollution. Waste generation and waste disposal. Like all the things which do not use for a long time and do not wish to use in the future either are waste. Means the things which are not used at this present times and it will not use in the future also, that is called the waste. That is the best definition of the waste. Waste things are not used to no use to us, so we discard them. This can be old shoes, magazines, papers, unused pans, rubbers, goods, paper napkins, metal cans, glass bottles, vegetables, fruits, peels, plastic items, old drawn out clothes, etc. So many things are there which are waste in our house only. Such waste is generated in all households. These waste materials should be disposed, should be thrown out, should be destroyed. Actually, what is the meaning of disposed? Mean destroyed safely in an environment friendly manner. Okay, so now we'll see the waste, types of waste. Here two types of waste are there: biodegradable waste and non biodegradable waste. So what is the difference between biodegradable and non biodegradable? Any waste product that rots and decay naturally within a reasonable duration is biodegradable waste, like newspaper, paper napkins, fruits and vegetable peels, cardboards, drawn out clothes, magazines, stale food are examples of biodegradable waste. What is the meaning? Any waste product that rots and decays naturally with a reasonable duration is called, means the things which are automatically with the duration of the time destroyed, that is called the biodegradable. These all things are automatically destroyed by the time, by the passes of the time. So non biodegradable waste are the kind of waste, this kind of waste needs more attention as it does not rot and decay naturally with the passage of time. It does not rot. What is the meaning of rot means destroyed, automatically destruction at all, even after many decades. Means they need so much time to decay automatically. They cannot be form manure. They must be reused or recycled. If it is not possible to reuse this waste, it should be disposed in such a way that no harm is caused in the environment. Metal cans, glass bottle, plastic items are some of the example of the non-biodegradable waste. These are the example of non-biodegradable waste. So it cannot be destroyed by the passage of the time by the automatically. They need so much effort and so many years to be disposal. So what is the best solution? They should be recycled. Okay, so here up I am ending this chapter. So I hope you have understand the pollution, the types of pollution and the types of waste also, the definition of environment, what are the biodegradable waste, what are the non biodegradable waste. So have a nice day. Read this chapter once again, and I hope if you'll read this chapter again, you'll get better understand. Okay, thank you. Take care of yourself, children. Bye bye.